I'm here with my boy Dirty916. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying I wanted to go on some live and start some. I got my own channel, but I ain't doing nothing on the channel. I just did it because I like to be up to date and current on tech savvy and just be on time, man, and just try to have winning principles, bro. Have winning behavior habits. There we go. But we just sit there talking about, my evolution from a young man to where I'm at, and I love that we're networking right now, bro, because I feel that I was super sharp on all these habits coming home, and now the distraction take you away. But even with this right here, I'm still above par, way above par, right? So I'm shooting under, bro. Good, but I know that, bro, my heart desires something more, and I watch a lot of intelligent podcasts and YouTubers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I like information, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the day that I can convene with the right crowd, because listen, you want to know the measure of a man's success? Look at the 5 closest people around them. You know what I'm saying? And where they at is about where you gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to develop characteristics that are positive and likable about people, beneficial to people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you can draw around that type of energy that you can feed off of and grow more. Network, that's the value of us, bro, you know what I'm saying? But not with the wrong thing. Listen, bro, if you attract a person, it don't matter. People are gonna be attracted to you. Good people and bad people, you know what I'm saying? So that's not surprising that somebody would try to be cool with you or whatever, right? Yeah. But what's the exception is you weathering the value of an understanding that only this right here is the best thing, you know what I'm saying? And depending on where your head at, is how high up the type of motherfucker that you're gonna draw around you, you know what I'm saying? And we have our limitations. All of us do, bro, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta work on it.
See, I'm bringing that into correlation with my work. Like where I work, I always have weed. Like I'm always blowing on break. But it seemed like I'm always passing it, and I wasn't getting high. I'm like, if I'm paying $40, $50 an eighth, I'm about to get high. So they seen that it wasn't no slacking, so they made sure they started having shit, and then it got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to hit your weed. I don't need to hit your weed. I got mine. I'm gonna just smoke mine.
And that's the value. Not because I'm hating on your weed, bro. I handle my business, bro. I can afford the things that I'm trying to get. And if I can't, I'm saying, is what I'm doing.
I need my computer too.
Adding up.
Germs.
Hold on.
Thank you.
So you know what I'm saying? If what I'm doing.
I think you might want to introduce yourself right quick.
I think I said on
this live, and this is more where you just carefree, like this.
Right, and I never been live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing on this level, because I feel like I be too busy. I may be on Facebook on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you can find me as Real J the Vlogger, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm really well, I do feel like that because I know that I'm not talking about stuff that's nonsense, but I'm more into retaining, so I'll say less words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's still important because you didn't just wake up like that. Like your experiences shaped you like that to where this is your understanding.
Right. So Real J the Vlogger, man. My name is Jay Matlock, man. You know what I'm saying? California Gold. You probably will be able to see me. You know what I'm saying? But that's here nor there. Even more vocabulary I can stand about.
So if you was to tell your story in a nutshell, like how would it would go like, I went to prison at this age and then I went through this and then bam, I'm home and I do this. How would you tell that in a nutshell?
All right, that's a good one. So yeah, I went to prison obviously at 18. I have been doing time because I guarantee you the story I could tell you about how I was subject to the street is all of our stories. So I don't have to say that. I called my time at 18. They gave me 18. In my mind, I'm telling myself, it's like, shit, you fucked up your first 18, man. So now here go God giving you a chance to. You had to relearn that 18 again. So how you gonna do? You gonna flunk again?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now here I go. I don't know. It's been like 20-something years later, man. 1995 is when I caught that case. I haven't had a crime since. A case since.
Since 1995. Damn, that's what's up.
Because it's not it's by the grace too though, because I walked the pen just like you, bro, and I was carrying on with the shit just like you, because I know it's survival, bro, you know what I'm saying, of the fittest. And all of them carry time too, you know what I'm saying, but I managed to walk through there with enough integrity, you know what I'm saying, that when I came home I learned the lesson, you know what I'm saying, and to this day I thank God. Now so what I do now, you know what I'm saying.
So, for relevance, who is this man? For relevance, y'all. Some of you guys have seen the story where I stabbed a Christian in the face on accident. Not to brag on it, but just like a lot of people be like, that story is just way crazy. This is a man that was on the yard in that riot, that riot. The dude that was fighting was his homie. And this is a yard that's blood or nothing. So blood or nothing means what?
If you ain't spilling no blood, then they ain't gonna believe what you're talking about. So somebody gonna have the bus on them. You know, somebody, you know, violence is gonna occur.
Yeah, blood or nothing. Yeah, see, my people, they kind of used to me dropping phones and shit. Like that was one of my.
Getting it together. Your equipment game gonna bump up too. I think you probably need to close the case.
Oh shit. Ooh. I'm so glad I got that screen protector, boy. I'm telling you, cause that motherfucker cracked. That motherfucker cracked. It's an S23.
That's right.
FE.
That's what you need for capturing this stuff, man. So you know, I managed to survive it through the grace. Here you go too. Years later, you know what I'm saying, to survive it through all the things you've been through. And at the end of the day, you know, you only get the one life anyway, man. So make it about tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So I came home, bro, and I went through the struggle like anybody else. But I swear, watch this. Day one, I got home. Yeah, of course, people wanted to see me. It was a weekday, so it's like the weekend we're gonna do something for Jamie or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I'm like, take me to DMV, you know what I'm saying? Take me to the Social Security building so I can get my Social Security card and stuff together, and so I can go get my driver's license, man. I'm busting it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got brothers that's out there working too. They construct contractors, you know what I mean? And great influences too.
I made sure I got my driver's license within like the first week.
Well, that part right there, you know what I'm saying?
Like I passed. I mean, I failed the first attempt, but the second one, I hit that motherfucker flying colors.
Exactly, because you understand the value of needing to be able to transport. Listen, you run around there with all these no license stuff, you just sell your back. You just sell back. You ain't giving yourself a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you like that with something as simple as a driver's license, you don't stand a chance with anything that matter in this world, like the value of being able to get along, the value of being able to whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's productive and not consumer.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the value of being able to get along.
I know, and most of us don't, you know what I'm saying, but it shows, you know what I'm saying, because that's just the lesson that fix it, you know what I'm saying, take it back to what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Now, you may be in too big of a hole for yourself, but if you understand the value early on that I need this because I need to be able to conduct myself in a way where they be like, let me see ID or whatever it is, your registration, I don't care what it is.
Is that like saying understand the value of credit?
Yeah, being responsible basically is the only thing, is the value of all of them, you know what I'm saying, it's just being responsible. So, fortunately, I did that, you know what I'm saying, and I got to work, bro. You know, I worked with my brothers doing contracting, you know, handyman, whatever, you know. I didn't know nothing about building stuff, but I was getting with it because that's what my brothers do. Fortunately, I had that. There I say again, you know, so taking advantage of all the opportunities that's there early on, you know what I mean? And, you know, finally, you know, I hustled. I had jobs, though. I was home in 2012. I think in 2013, bro. It may have been 2014, but I bet it was like 2013. I had a $15 an hour paying job already, bro, working for some commercial contractors, bro. And that was just coming from, and I wasn't doing nothing but handyman. I don't have no contracting skill. I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to lay no cement, but for the most part, I can. Me and my brother, I got brothers that's contractors.
Is there anything that you learned in prison that helps you right there?
The value of engine theory, you know what I mean? Because I had paint on B yard. I was in auto body paint on B yard, but I didn't really like that. You know, from them fumes and junk.
Mm-hmm.
But
BR where?
In Salinas. So I was in vocation in an auto paint back then, and they had the small engine shop in there too, or something like that. But anyways, I wanted my GED at that time, and they were talking about you got too much education to do that. So I got a GED book while I was in there and in vocation. I was getting off coming back from yard, going in there. You know, I spin the block a few times. You know what I'm saying? But I come back from yard, going in there and studying my GED.
Yeah.
And Salinas Valley didn't even give me the they kept on sticking with that script that I had to pass the 10.0, and I'm like, fuck that. But I learned that GED so good that I knew whether they gave it to me or not, that I had a good education of being able to read, comprehend, write, spell, etc., bro. You know what I'm saying? So finally I got it to Hatchby, but even if they hadn't gave it to me, I had a good fundamentals because I put something into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, well, at that time I did that. It was a job to job, you know. I stayed at work. Since I've been home, I've been working, bro. I hustled, but I never sold drugs or anything like that. I sold clothes, you know what I'm saying? I was getting my baby boy on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I worked on cars a little bit, as a matter of fact, because my brother was also a master mechanic, one of my older brothers who was also a contractor, along with my other brother, and I got brothers, bro. So, I did the little construction, but I more worked on cars because I got a small engine degree.
And this is coming home after doing 17 years, 8 months.
Yes, but you asked what did I get that helped me, and that was I got a degree in small. Became a certified small engine technician, and then when I came home and I was working with my brother because I did understand combustion theory at that time, I was working on cars. So I went back to school. I went to Trade Tech for automotives, and I did a few semesters, and then I went to Antelope Valley for a couple more semesters. So I'm actually learning some while I'm out here all these years.
It's in trade school?
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, they community college, but it was just the trade that I took up there. So I'm actually learning something too and working. I'm good, bro. Good look. And working and trying to do something for myself. You know what I mean? And finally, you know, like I said, I sold the makeup. I sold the shit out some makeup, the knockoff makeup. But it wasn't that it was knockoff because it was good quality makeup. And people even knew that it was that.
You getting it straight from China?
No, I was getting it from downtown Los Angeles because that's where everything wholesale. That's the wholesale district. That's the market, and that's what you learn if you get some basic education. You know what I'm saying? Economics and shit like that.
Is that one of them hustles where you got to start somewhere? Like
Yeah.
when I first came home, like I didn't know nothing about hustling out here. Homie pulled up on me and gave me a bag of clothes and a receipt and said, "Take this back, and then we're gonna split the money."
Mm-hmm.
But
and watch, like on something like that, $500 to get you right, a little bundle to get you going. You know what I'm saying? And if you got people skills and social skills, and for the most part, you ain't out here trying to cheat people. That was my thing. That's why I was able to do it so long, because I knew that it was cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was nice. It was fashion. You know what I'm saying? It was good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
There's one thing that we couldn't, as we both went in prison as kids, literally kids.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing that we couldn't prepare for. I don't care if we met a woman inside, and that's coming home and getting involved in a relationship. What was that like? Like, did you have to go through a bad relationship to find a good one, or what? Because I can't be the only one.
Okay, good question, bro. Because I actually experienced. I've been home 12 years, 13 years almost. No, that's 11 years. 2012, 22, 23.
Yeah.
I feel like 13 years. But yeah, I came home and went through a series of relationships because I came from. Listen, I was raised with my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My dad was a hell of a man. You know what I'm saying? Everything. He taught me well, and I came to learn that in his passing. And I carry that torch. That's our duty, bro. That's our assignment, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that you can get it from, certainly that's your blood. But to answer the question, that's one thing. My brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I come from a family that, you know, that's seen the example of it, so we carried it on, right? So now I came home to this female that wasn't no good for me. I went through like 4 relationships before I got to where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this the one, but I went through my seasons. You know what I'm saying? Even throughout my life before I came to jail, you know what I'm saying? I had what they would consider a kid to love, a kid he loved, trying to learn. And I adored this girl dear, you know what I'm saying? But we was kids, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know nothing about her. I went to jail and she left. Now, this one other female that I had knew before I went, she bailed out, went and had kids, and in the end she tried to come back. That's whatever. I know I came home and like 6 months, bro, I was out of there, bro, because I already seen out the gate. You crazy. You not even on my type of level. Even though she had her own little shop or whatever, her little hustle she was doing, she was playing with the system.
Do you think, but what are some of the things that you would tell somebody just coming home when it comes to like relationships? Because some people...
The first thing I'll tell you, Go ahead. Some people.
Because some of us got a not abandonment issues, but we come home and become real clean to the females that we with, is it out of instinct. So I would say that we be overbearing when we come home sometimes. Did you find yourself doing that?
No, because I worked on myself, bro. My principles, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know those things. Okay, if I'm pretty sure I didn't come overbearing. But what I would tell you first of all, before I give you the reason why I would say that, is that the best thing you could do coming home from prison, bro, is find yourself, bro. Get yourself situated and stable. Get your own shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be helpful for you to be able to help anybody, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got your shit together. So you're gonna look for the free ride, you know, the free meal. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I would just tell somebody, that's not to say don't mess with no females. But bro, you've been in there all that time you didn't have now. I swear, bro, I went my whole time. I ain't touched him boy up in that joint, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Had more self-control than that, and I just wasn't attracted to that. But I was the masturbation master because I had the same feeling that anybody would have. So now coming home, I wasn't over sex. I just did 17 years without it. Now, believe me, my libido is good as anybody's, you know what I'm saying? No game, you know what I'm saying? But so I wanted some too, you know what I mean? But from the experience, you know what I'm saying, I also wanted to have my stuff together, so I was more looking for a woman that was inclined to help me be that, you know what I'm saying? And I went through my series of ones that wasn't good for me, and all of them got the little time they got until I realized it, bro, and I switched up because I never came to any of those relationships with an open hand.
You got kids now?
I got 3. But I never came to any of those relationships, I won't say with an open hand, but coming in there not doing something for myself already. I already was working, I already probably was in school. I had already had a place, not that was of my own, but you know, I was at a place that I respected and I appreciated the value of my family, opening the doors while I tried to came home and get on my feet. Then I met the woman who I ended up having my first child with, and then I ended up getting married right after that to another female who I just felt probably in my mind thought she was more mature. She's 10 years older than me, so she taught me something, you know what I'm saying? Taught me some shit like a motherfucker. But to me, she in the end she had a wretched soul, you know what I'm saying? Her soul was rotten. Her soul was rotten, you know what I'm saying? So she and I wasn't finna let you ruin me because I always been somebody. The whole thing, I just was a smaller version of me, but I always been working to better myself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So at over time, I actually pulled myself. When I started driving trucks 5 years out, I never looked back, bro. I went to school. I made sure I did everything I was supposed to do. I was going to school, trade, take all that stuff. I was dealing with her. 3 years into, I'm like, you know what? I can marry this woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, but I want to do. At that time, I was selling clothes. I was going to school, working on cars, selling clothes, working whatever I had to do. Hustle, side hustles, you know what I'm saying? And that's all from a bus and busing a bicycle to my first little hoopty, you know what I'm saying? To out of that hoopty to something that this woman I ended up marrying kind of helped me because she had her stuff together. She's 50-some years old, had her stuff together, you know what I'm saying? And so I learned the value of that. Stayed with her for 6 years, bro. You know, 3 was the value of the lesson, and 3 was figuring out that, oh my gosh, I done hooked my stars to this, and this is not a star going up. You know what I'm saying? I got upward values still. I'm trying to do something, and you don't understand. And even though you have these things, you're playing games. You're playing games, you know what I'm saying? My game, as somebody that I value word says, that I ain't playing no games. You know what I'm saying? I've never been looking for the free ride, bro, the free lunch, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help myself. And if what I'm doing is not helping me get toward that objective, say I got a job, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's where I'm going. I'm going to stick to what the question was, what I would tell you. Get your shit together. You will be better off. If you just spent a year, literally a year just by yourself, not necessarily not getting none, get some, you know what I'm saying? But don't go live.
And that go for people, because it's different when somebody do like 4, 5 years, something. That's different. But when somebody do 15, like for example, we got Damu Robbins. He actually from IE. He a crib named Damu Robbins.
That's right.
But he was there with us. He was there with us. And hey, Damu, what year was you on DR? I think he was on DR with you.
More than likely. Wait, from where? Oh, you said from IE.
From IE.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. Maybe, but you have to recall it. It was a lot of people there. That's why it was crazy that you brought up that incident that happened up there And bro, I didn't even remember we was on D Yard together. You know what I'm saying? I remembered you mostly from B Yard. That's probably more where I met you at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And B Yard was Bay Area related. You know what I'm saying? There was a
Yeah.
lot of Bay related activity up there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And we used to be up there having football games and shit, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was live, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
you remember Cleve for 357?
Kinda, not really though.
Cleve
From B Yard?
That was on B Yard and D Yard.
Not really.
That nigga punched that nigga from Stockton in the eye. That nigga had a black eye for like 6 months. He punched Dean in the eye.
That's good. Yep. So, you know, just different things, man. Being able to experience different culture. I started driving trucks and I never looked back though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh.
He said you look familiar. He was on DR99. He said you look familiar. That's J-Ball from Anthus.
Yep. You would already knew.
They call him Chano.
Who? Channel?
Chano.
Yeah, who's?
Nah, he's black. Yeah,
oh, you say from IE?
From IE.
Yeah, nah.
You remember Mystery? Remember Mystery, Ben, Rico, Swiss?
I remember Rico and Swiss for sure.
Yeah.
I remember Rico and Swiss. Rico stayed doing his thing, you know. So Rico was I thought he was a pretty solid nigga for the things that he was able to maintain. For obviously, he was on a different page to be able to play the game at the level he was playing it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Watch this. Watch this. And for those that's watching, this is an epic moment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you where the concept of my name came from. Every time people ask me how I got the name Dirty Weather, it's the meaning is buried so deep that I don't even know. And because he's here, I remembered exactly why I came with the name Dirty Weather. And that is because when we was on B Yard, when John came, and when John and Rico came and hit the yard, they changed the weather of the yard. Zips was $100.
Everything.
And everybody was competing, but they could not fuck with him and Rico together.
Everything. That's what I said.
And I watched them come and change the weather of the whole yard, the whole economy system, shut it down.
Hey, they bossed it up, but you know it's crazy because all kind of individuals on that yard had different plays going, you know what I'm saying? So it was good. It was money over there for sure. You know what I'm saying? I was a youngster, so I wasn't even, I was seeing the players, but like, obviously I'm a youngster, you know, I was not on that level, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had individuals in there that got their thing. I don't know if people remember Ty Bud, you know what I'm saying? That was another from the Bay, from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? He was a youngster up in there with Smurf. But he cracked the little CO chick up in there, like you know, it was individuals who knew how to operate like that. I think I was on C Yard with Ty Bud though, and the kitchen worker, kitchen staff chick, you know, he was the cook up there on C Yard, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with that little chick and man, it's just the game, you know what I'm saying? But probably even shouldn't have really, but I'm just going back to it. And that was like in the early 90s right there. I mean, that wasn't the early 90s, that was in the late 90s.
Remember, okay, so do you remember Bub from the Heights?
I do remember Bub. I had to need a little bit more to
light
jar.
Light skin.
Yep, he had too. Yeah, I remember Bub. Yeah, I remember Bub. Yeah.
He was because Damu was on DR with Bub, but he probably was there before you got there though.
Yeah. Because Bub was cool.
Bub had left AR.
Yeah, Bub was cool. Yep. So yeah, man, I managed to get through all that stuff, man, and every day, man, I give homage, bro. I appreciate it, because I, you know, like I said, the free meal, the dollar, the value that you get from that is gonna not be nothing comparable to the value that you get that you stand on your own, because that's where you're gonna find self-contentment, where you're gonna be envious about other people's shit, because you work hard for your own shit, and you can tell a game from a bullshitter from what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Most of you don't even associate to bullshit the best you can, and if you can, bring the closest people around you, the people that's the least bullshit.
What happens is you don't have the spirit of asking. You don't have that because you rather go out and get it yourself. And then what happens is these askers, you realize, shit, this score ain't even. You keep taking and taking and taking, and it's allowing me to see you for who you are, because I don't have the spirit of asking or taking like that.
And it's on you. You ever see an old person, bro, when they see old jive turkey fooling around, they see you miles before you coming, bro. Don't even say nothing to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, look at this nigga, bullshit every time you come around. I'm always
shucking and jiving.
Oh, I'm gonna always be unavailable to this nigga, but we might be in the same room, and I'm gonna always look like, I'm damn gonna be unapproachable because you see that I see your bullshit.
Do
You know
you
what I'm
do?
saying?
But at the same time, do we do that too though?
Yeah, so
Because
that's why you.
there's people at my job that I walk right by them and don't say nothing at all.
That's respectful though. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to spreading poor words, wasting words, putting that out there about them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If that's how you feel about them, then either address them or mostly see it and do it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I can't even deal with an individual like this because that's a waste of my energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So. Those type of things, man. But I've probably been here like an hour, man. I'm a scram, man, because I definitely got a job to do. I'm in the middle of some shit. I just have been passing through here a lot of time. Managed to see you, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up. He driving trucks and man, he's sliding from south to north.
Yeah,
So
right
it's,
now.
you know,
I-5 Bandit.
so Sacramento was along the way.
Yeah,
He
right.
said, "You remember Zebo from Compton?"
That name kind of rang familiar too. Not so much.
He left DR in 2002 when I left DR. They went to BR. So Damu, we was on BR together too.
And it's crazy. I could keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I was so, in tune to our isms. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing that I liked about, us as Damus back then. You know what I'm saying? Me coming up from a background of Damus. You know what I'm saying? What I liked about the homies who walk the lines. You know what I'm saying? Is that we preach conduct, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't finna be out there all drunk. You ain't out finna be out there gambling on your ass. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna be doing none of that. And for sure, if something going down, nigga, I already know the Damo's gonna be coming. Our name ain't never run for nothing less because we had to.
Man, we were DPing the big homies for being out of pocket.
And if it didn't take one, you're gonna send two. We're gonna measure it up for getting the message across on everything. You know what I'm saying? So that alone make you conduct yourself a little bit. Stronger, you know what I'm saying?
I remember we had the DPD Hunt because he was horse playing ragtime.
D-Hunt always gets
ragtime behind the wall.
Yeah, calling them bitches and shit like that. Ain't been playing too much.
That nigga beat the nigga up out and that was trying to DP him.
Yep, Tom, man, Tom was my boy too, man. But man, where Tom?
He went back.
See, you see what I'm saying? See, because he had some of them certain kind of ways, man. It's like, bro, that ain't keeping it real, bro. You're not gonna play the game long, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't smarter than the whole game. Why don't you? If you're gonna play the game, why not be good at it, bro? Why not learn how to play it right, bro? Because the nigga that plays
you talking
the
about
game,
when they came and blew the whistle?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a few little incursions with him, so I seen how Mark was doing him, but me and him was solid. So listen, I never really was naturally inclined to be one to bully or take advantage of motherfuckers either. You know what I'm saying? But that's the predator nature that we prey into as individuals from the street. You know what I'm saying? And on all of those sociopathic stuff. So
all right, Rick.
It's all good, man.
So check it out. So this the homie J Bone from Anthers. He's sliding through.
Just call me Jay, man, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man, because I'm Jay, man.
Matter of fact, Jay, what? What's your channel?
It's Real J124, man. I think it's J-Bone. It's Real J124, but it's J-Bone the vlogger. I don't have anything on there. I mean, you might see a video I did about a pre-trip on a truck, a proper pre-trip on a truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something like that, because I've been committed to what I do, man. Trying to overcome for me and my family, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to do, bro. You know
so you're gonna have to start posting some shorts on there immediately. People gonna come and want to check you out and see what you're talking about.
Hey, man, work with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like I have. I ain't gonna say that I don't have, but it's just the inspiration behind it too. Because even though I'm kind of tech savvy, bro, I've been having a podcast up and all kind of things like that. Want to just have these type of conversations because these are most of the kind of conversations I have with people. You know what I'm saying? And I just probably need a little bit more enlightening on it. You know what I mean? And this is capturing something. I don't know how to upload it at this point, but I'm working with my boy Dirty, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring me abreast, bro, and that'll give me another dynamic to be able to change what I'm doing too, bro, introduce something that I've never done, you know what I'm saying? And
it's all
I'm so
good.
familiar with too,
It's all good. You got a story to tell.
That's right, my boy.
All right, so we recorded a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna be dropping that interview today. So stay tuned. This is YouTube. It's not StreamYard, so it ain't no link. We just went live and then hollered to introduce y'all to the homie. So check out his podcast. He about to get it fired up. J Bone the vlogger. Check him out. We're gonna have StreamYard. No, we're gonna have a bakery later. So y'all get y'all utensils and things, and we about to blow it down. It's looking like it's about to rain and things. So let's take care of your business and be ready for the bakery at like 12 o'clock. Go.